Time is 7 o'clock, and I'd like to call the February 2nd, 2021 Planning Commission meeting to order. First, we'll start with the roll call. Mr. Harker? Here. Ms. Meese?
Here.
Mr. Dudley?
Present.
Mr. Haymore?
Here.
Mr. Stowe?
Here.
Mr. Horn?
Present.
Mr. Waters?
Here.
Ms. Henderson?
Here.
Now I'd ask you, like you to take a moment of silence. Now, if you would, please stand, remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do we have anyone signed up for the hearing of the citizens? No.
Haven't even reading.
Next is approval of the agenda.
I make a motion we approve the agenda as presented.
Second the motion.
Second.
Mr. Harker? Voting. Everyone approve? Okay, and next, approval of the minutes from the January 5th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, and now is the election of the chairman. Do we have any nominations?
Ms. Ragsdale, I'd like to nominate Mr. Haymore to continue as chair.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
One abstention.
You got to stay out of this.
Mr. Haymore, I will now turn the meeting over to you.
Thank you, Ms. Ragsdale. Members of the commission, thank you so much for your confidence, and with your help and the staff, we'll make it some kind of way, okay?
That's right.
The floor is now open for a nomination for vice chairman. I gotta have some help.
Yep.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Dudley.
Who's volunteer?
Of who?
She nominated
I'd
you.
like to
I
nominate
don't think
Mr.
I can do it. Can I, Vaden? You should. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I
Order.
can. I'm sorry.
You would be chairman if you could.
I submit Nathan Harker's name for vice chairman.
I'll second that.
Are there any other nominations? If not, do I hear a motion to close the nomination?
I'll make that motion.
Second it.
All those in favor of Mr. Harker, raise your right hand as vice chairman.
You don't have it, John.
Congratulations, you got railroaded in.
I got railroad. Let the record show seven votes for Mr. Harker. Is it me now or Ms.
Chairman's
Ragsdale?
report.
We're going to start with the hearing of citizens.
We did the hearing of the citizens,
There
so
was no
chairman's report.
summary.
If you don't have one, you can move on to the public hearing.
Pardon?
It's the chairman's report, and if you don't have one, you can move on to the public hearing.
They're the first
Okay.
case. Yep.
I do not have no.
The acoustics.
At 7:01, case S21-001 is open for public hearing. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case S-21-001, Meshack Solar LLC has petitioned for a special use permit on 3 parcels of land, a total of 850.76 acres, located on State Road 856, Cobb's Knob Road, State Road 859 Meshack's Road, State Road 860 Leaksville Junction Road, in the Tunstall Election District for a utility-scale solar energy facility. The staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, representatives with Meshach Solar are here to represent the petition.
Come forward, please, ma'am.
You can come up to the microphone.
Good evening, young lady. Do you have anything you'd like to add that's not on our agenda already?
Sorry, say that again?
I said, do you have anything else that you'd like to present that's not on the agenda?
Yes, I actually brought some printed materials. Do you mind if I pass them out?
Yes, fine.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you, members of the board. My name is Jamie Mears, and I'm a project developer with Ørsted. We are coming from Charlottesville, Virginia, but Ørsted is a global renewable energy company, and we have proposed the Michaud Solar Center in Cascade, Virginia. The project itself was awarded a special use permit last year, but since then we have looked to expand the project, and this is a reapplication, an entirely new packet is presented in front of you, but most of the project is the same with the exception of a small land increase. There's a couple notes in here that I do want to highlight as you are making your decision tonight, and those include the notes on slide 5, the project summary. It gives a more detailed description of the location of the project, and you can see that the land area here is 600 acres of a 1,400 acre property. And that is how much of the project will actually be used for the solar panels. This capacity of 50 megawatts is projected to produce enough electricity to power approximately 10,000 homes a year and will interconnect with Appalachian Power. The other number that I want to highlight here is that annual combined lease and tax revenue. This $640,000 number comes from our internal calculations and is projected to be split 50-50 between Pittsylvania County and Henry County. Approximately half the project is located in Henry County, and we received our special use permit last Wednesday from the Board of Zoning Appeals in Henry County. And so this number is projected to be 50-50 split between both. Also, the construction jobs listed there are locally sourced, and we're very interested in keeping those jobs as local as possible. These setbacks I'm sure you are very familiar with, so I won't walk through them all, but these are outlined by the county ordinance that we will be abiding by, and we will continue having conversations with the planning department to ensure those are up to date. We are continuing through our development process, conducting interconnection studies, environment studies, and engineering and land studies, making sure that this site is up to our standards when it comes to solar development. And most recently, again, like I said, we received our permit in Henry County for that last row. We want to ensure that everything that we do is upheld to the standards of the Virginia permit by rule and any other ordinance requirements from Pittsylvania County. The proposed construction schedule will begin in August of 2022. This is based on our internal timeline that is subject to change, but we're optimistic that that will be our starting time, and construction will last approximately 1 year. That will result in a COD of mid-2023, and at that point we will start generating power. Those are the main highlights that I wanted to point out to you in this material, but feel free to review, and I look forward to answering your questions. Thank you.
Ma'am, I noticed it says 150 jobs for construction. Mm-hmm. You have an idea how many will be permanent jobs from this site?
I do not know for sure, but I do know that the projects that we require for construction will include everything from laying down the panels to making sure that the site is prepared. But no, I don't know offhand how many will be permanent jobs.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
Talking about the jobs, and you said that you would keep them as local as possible, correct? Mm-hmm. Pulling them out of Pittsylvania County, Henry County as well.
Yes.
I know that can't be in writing, but it would really be nice. We've had them tell us that before. Mm-hmm. and nobody's ever seen Pittsylvania County people working on sites, and would really, like somebody to keep their word,
Sure.
When you say we'll do it as much as possible, and that's fine, I understand, because it's a specialized job, but, it's nice that we're allowing you to come in our county and do this, and, we're like our citizens and also to be able to work there too, so anybody that possibly can. I just want to make a note on that, because we have had a lot of promises that hadn't followed through, so.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that feedback, and we're happy to work with the planning department and make sure that we do that as efficiently as possible.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
Anyone else have any questions?
Will one of the job positions be permanently probably to maintain the lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
to keep it mowed and that type thing? Yeah.
Yes. And I also have a letter of support from one of our landowners. This is from 770 Ventures, who owns the central parcel of the property. If you're looking at the map, it's got the upside down W shape to it. I won't necessarily read through it unless, to put it on the record. Would you like me to read it, or would you like me to just?
You can give it to Robin.
Yep.
Sure.
Anyone else have any questions, this young lady? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
At 7:09, this public hearing is closed.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion
we-
that
Did you have anyone
in
to
case
speak?
S21-001.
Did you have anyone signed up to speak?
Huh?
Okay. No one signed up.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that in case S21-001, that we approve this request.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Stowe and second by Ms. Meese.
Does
Any
this,
other?
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, does this include the conditions set forth by the staff? Does this motion include the conditions set forth right here in our agenda?
I didn't think about that, but I'll do that.
Yep. And Emily, everything looks like, all the guidelines, they followed all through that, everything?
These are our standard conditions, so none change from the ones that you've approved previously.
Okay. Okay, I know we're getting ready to do some upgrades.
Is that where you were going?
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Thank you. Emily does a great job.
Any other comments? Ready for a vote, Ms. Ragsdale?
Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Harker?
Yes.
Ms. Meese?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Haymore?
Yes.
Mr. Stowe?
Yes.
Mr. Horn?
Yes.
Mr. Waters?
Yes.
Ms. Henderson?
Yes.
On a vote 8-4-0 against, the special use permit will go to the Board of Zoning Appeals.
Very good.
At 7:10, case number 21-004. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case R-21-004, Blessed Beyond Measures LLC has petitioned to rezone 6 parcels totaling 31.03 acres located on State Road 939, Brookside Road in the Tunstall Election District from R1 Residential Suburban Subdivision District and A1 Agricultural District to A1 Agricultural District to allow property lines to be redrawn. Once the property is rezoned to A1, all uses listed under Section 35-178 are permitted. The staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, Andrea Hofstadler is here to represent the petition.
Come around, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
Do you have any comments or anything that you want to add that we don't have in our packet?
I think Emily's got it all down in there.
Have any questions?
I don't.
We're going from R1 to A1. What are you guys, what are they doing?
So it's R1 and A1.
Okay.
These properties are currently double zoned.
I got you. I got
So we're
you.
cleaning that up.
I saw that. I saw A1, A1. I said, well,
Mixture.
yep. Okay, thank you.
No questions for her? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
at 7:12. Case R21004. It's closed session. Motion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve this request and send it to, the screen went blank.
Board of Supervisors.
Board of Supervisors.
Yeah, Board of Supervisors.
Yes. Is that second?
Second?
Any further discussion? If not, Ms. Ragsdale, roll call, please.
Mr. Harker?
Yes.
Ms. Meese?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Haymore?
Yes.
Mr. Stowe?
Yes.
Mr. Horn?
Yes.
Mr. Waters?
Yes.
Ms. Henderson?
Yes.
In case 21004, to be rezoned from R1 to A1 to go to the Board of Supervisors. Thank you very much. Any old business, Ms. Ragsdale?
We have no old business.
How about new business?
We will have, I believe, 2 cases for next month.
What districts? Where are they at?
I'll have to let you know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, you good?
But they are rezoning cases.
Good.
Any other commissioner have any comments?
I just want to thank Emily and Karen and the job that they do for setting everything up. They just make it easy for all of us. I appreciate all you do. Yeah.
I agree.
Second.
If not, I move to stand adjourned.
Yes, indeed. I'll second on that.